What sea you was?
아, 이쪽. 어디지?
Now it seems the
킹메이커의
wind
전설.
calls me back to it.
란더비한테 가는 건 좀 있다가. 이쪽 지역 어딘가인데 여기 어딘가에 뭐가 있다 그랬는데? 일단 저쪽으로 가야겠다.
Calls me back to it, Andy. Best tell her the good news.
아니 굿뉴스는 굿뉴스인데 저쪽까지 그냥은 못 내려가겠네요. 집더미 같은 게 있는 것도 아니라서.
There. That's the statue the zealots use.
여기 있구나. 까마귀 클랜의 에이보르 표식. 레데체스터. 태워 빨리.
Done.
아니 뭐야.
Nothing but smoke and ashes now. That should get those zealots off my back.
광신자 전사. 아, 방금 봤어요? 빨간 거? 사라졌다. 광신자. 뜨죠. 고대 결사단을 따르는 강한 전사입니다. 사냥 퀘스트 완료. 경험치도 받았고요. 광신자가 가끔 이런 거 보이던데 얘들이었구나. 얘들이 광신자구나. 요런 애들. 90이면 지금의 나로서는 어떻게 할 수가 없어요. 전체 맵이 이번에 이 정도밖에 안 되나? 생각보다 작은데? 더 확장이 될 수도 있는데. 일단은 하이덤한테 메달부터 주자. 이건 뭐야? 코덱스 페이지 6장을 준다. 이런 것도 있네. 메달 먼저 주자.
It serves your cause better than it does my pocket.
It gives me joy to take these from you as a token of my deep gratitude. I
오,
want you
능력.
to have this. There is more to be
독공격.
done, Eivor.
6개를 줘야 되는
I
거구나.
have to go.
Then go in peace.
4개를 준 건가? 6개를 더 모아서 줘야 된다는 건가? 내가 3개였을 텐데. 6마리째가 되면은 또 뭐를 주나 보다. 능력 하나 얻었죠? 이것도 화살 공격이네? 오. 독화살이나 독공격. 체올베르트가 와 있구나.
Glad to see you made it, Shelbert.
Thanks to Sigurd, he was a good guide and even better company. He told me some incredible stories. The best ones were about you.
Hopefully nothing too embarrassing.
There were a few gems.
Not to interrupt, Eivor, but what of Ledechestershire?
The Alliance has won. The sons of Ragnar are friends to our clan.
Glad to hear it. Well done to you both. At one time, the title Jarl referred to a man second only to the king, but that use has softened. Now a Jarl may be a chief, a leader, or a man with broad wealth and influence.
The world is bigger now and broken into many pieces. It seems our language must do the same to keep up.
An interesting thought.
Shelbert, your father sent you here to learn, not teach.
Then you must start, Eivor. Give us a summary of our recent gains, for instance. The clan is thirsty for knowledge.
You want me to give a speech? Right. My friends, hearken to me and hear a tale of triumph and toil. I have traveled far since we landed and seen much on the roads and fields of this New England. And for all my travels, strong alliances have we gained. The Honorable Ceolwulf, King of Mercia, now calls us friend. And to the south, Soma Jarlskona and the Danes of Grandabridge have pledged their oaths to us. By Sigurd's hand and my own, We have strengthened the ties of...
You see to yourself as Sigurd's equal in these tales of yours. Would Sigurd do the same if he were here?
I do not claim to be Sigurd's equal, but I will not shy from the triumphs I have fairly won, Dag. Let glory seek and find those who have earned it. If that means me, so be it. If that means you, any one of you, all the better. And so I raise my horn, first to Sigurd. May he return to us soon, and to the Raven clan, the best of friends and fighters.
To Sigurd!
To Sigurd! May he return and relieve us of you!
And may all of you enjoy the ale as much as Dag has. Skull!
You think me drunk, Eivor? Would it soften my blows if I was?
Your words are blunt enough, but it would explain your boldness.
My eyes are clear and open, and I see before me one eager to claim a piece of Sigurd's glory.
There is enough glory in the world to go around for all who earn it, and I have no doubt how much I am owed.
Just as I thought. You're...
Attackers from the river! They look to be Danes!
Danes? How many?
Too many. Now come, the battle roars already.
Bloody curse! What quarrel have Danes with us?
Those who can fight, take up your weapons. All others, stay here.
쟤는 왜 자꾸 나한테 시비 걸지?
Retreat!
아니, 나한테 명령권을 준 것도 시그루드고 왜 지가 시그루드가 된 것처럼 나한테 저러지? 뭔가 많이 이상한데? 쟤 왜 개기냐 나한테? 처음부터 약간 싹수가 좀 그랬는데 얘들 뭐야? 아 깜짝이야. 화면이 왜 이렇게 흔들려? 대인이면은 우리랑 같은 바이킹 아니야? 밟아. 뭐야 얘들? 어디서 온 거야? 주저 어딜? 야, 어디서 개겨대? 넌 뭐야? 뭐하냐 넌? 어딨어? 안돼 우리 대장간! 우리 대장간에서 뭐하는 거야? 우리 대장간에서 뭐하는 거야 이것들아? 무기 던지 왜 안 쓰냐? 찍어! 무던 왜 무던 안 써? 피해 바이킹? 저건 뭐야? 그냥 포션 빨고 할 수 없는 놈들 귀찮은 것들부터 죽이고 화살비 어디 화살비 따위가 뭐야 어딨냐? 하나 남았냐? 너 하나 남았냐?
No survivors! Burn them to the ground!
아이 뭐야 무던? 하나 먹고 떨어져. 아 뭐야 과대했는데 아 너만 쓸 줄 알았지? 나도 쓸 줄 안다 이 망할 자식. 어딜 니들이 불질렀으니까 불타올라라. 참수.
Is that the last of them?
The rivers are clear. If more were coming, they thought better of it.
By their colors and markings, I believe they come from Geatland. But with none left alive to spill their secrets, we may never know why.
Here is one. This vermin was crawling to the river, hoping to float away.
Have mercy, friend. And you may find an ally with us.
Mercy's earned by the quickness of your tongue. Where do you come from and what is your quarrel with us?
We are settled in East Anglia. Newly arrived and hungry for silver.
You drifted off course. This is Mercia.
As we were ordered.
By whom?
You bore me.
Useless hound. Scratching your ass in search of silver. Put an end to this one.
Your silence earns you no kindness, Geet. So I'll ask you once more. Who sent you?
The wind sent us. And the rivers will take us home.
He begs for death, Eivor. Give it to him.
Or send him home with a warning. Let him tell his people what death awaits them should they sail this way again.
야, 어떻게 할까? 얘 헛소리 하는데? 풀어주고 우리가 있다는 걸 알리게 되잖아. 바람을 따라왔다는 건 그냥 정찰하다가 왔다는 소리일 수도 있는데.
Go and do not return.
다그가 싫어할 줄 알았다.
This is not mercy. It is death deferred. Whoever sent you warned them of the slaughter that awaits, should any return.
Oh, what tales I will tell.
Send one of your scouts to follow him. We will find...
To show mercy would endanger us, soil our reputation as cowards. This was the only end possible.
We could have learned something by tracking him. Now we know nothing.
Sigurd would have acted as I did. That is all the justification I need.
Sigurd is not here to make such a call, but I am. And if you cross me again, he will know about it.
I see you, Eivor. And I know what you are.
야, 이건 근데 다그 의견도 조금.
His bluster may be loud, but it blows softly.
Get this cleaned up, and we'll talk of next steps.
어차피 죽일 거였으면 다그 말처럼 그냥 죽여버릴 걸 그랬네. 그럼 다그랑도 조금 사이 좋아졌을 텐데. 괜히 다그가 화를 못 참아서 더 지금 상황이 안 좋아졌죠.
Looks like I have a new letter.
새로운 편지가 왔대요. 한번 편지 확인해보죠. 순리바의 기록을 읽기. 순리바의 쪽지. 에이보르, 신들께서 우릴 저주하는 모양이야. 울프힐다라는 색슨족 수녀원쟁이 이스트 잉글리아 서쪽 변방 지역의 한 작은 마을에 찾아와 무시무시한 괴물 이야기를 퍼뜨리고 있어. 난 아직 그 괴물을 만난 적이 없지만 그 수녀원장 주장으로는 괴물이 시골 지역을 돌아다니며 가축을 학살하고 있다고 해. 수녀원장은 이 학살극이 멈추길 바라지만 그 여자는 지하세계의 진정한 드라우그를 상대할 능력이 없어. 우리 클랜의 영광을 불러올 기회야.
Whatever this beast or monster, defeating it would only add to my reputation.
울프힐다라는 이분 어디 있을까? 아, 퀘스트에 가야 있나? 그러네. 울프힐다를 찾아 대화하기. 아, 이거 지금 떠있네요. 어디에 보일 텐데. 아, 여기까지 가야 되는구나. 한참 가야 되네. 그리고 하나가 더 있었기 때문에 그것도 읽어보죠. 소마의 편지.
Whatever this beast or monster, defeating it would only add to my reputation. I should meet this abbess, Wulfhilda.
소마가 보낸 편지. 에이보르. 오늘 네 생각이 났어. 내가 그란테 브릿지를 잃었을 때의 기분을 떠올리던 중이었지. 분노와 의심이었어. 너는 내가 도시를 되찾게 도와줬지만 너는 그 이상의 일을 해줬어. 너는 내가 잊고 있던 것을 되찾게 해줬지. 이제 내 사람들과 내 도시는 그 어느 때보다 강해. 난 다시 자랑스러운 지도자가 됐어. 소마. 소마는 걔죠? 남쪽에 있던 클랜. 아, 지을 수 있는 건물이 남았네. 조선소 먼저 지을까요? 제빵소나 양조장. 저런 것도 있네. 근데 추천하는 거는 지금 오두막이래요. 근데 일단 내가 보기엔 조선소부터 지어야 될 것 같아. 여기가 조선소죠?
Can you remind
내가
me
얘랑
what you do here?
얘기를 했던 적이 있나? 아, 얘구나.
We have quite an eye for these things. But right now
집
we're
앞에
more
있던 애죠?
concerned with you build.
일단은
I must be
가보고.
Farewell, Eivor.
오케이, 이거부터 지읍시다. 와, 45개 들어. 괜찮아. 많이 가져왔어. 조선소. 200개면 근데 다 지을 수 있는 거 아닐까? 레벨 3 명성 상승. 촌락이 되었습니다. 지도 제작자. 저런 게 생겼네. 목장하고 농장도 생겼어.
Perfect, Eivor. You really are a generous one.
이것도 다 팔고.
I wonder if Valka's among them.
조선소에서 뭐 할 수 있나 한번 보죠. 아, 뭐야, 잠깐만. 아, 뭐야. 아니, 이런, 잠깐만. 배를 강화하는 게 아니라 그냥 저거 하는
I
거잖아.
must take my leave.
Until next we meet.
저거랑 똑같네. 문신하는 데랑 똑같아. 아무짝에 쓸모가 없어. 아니, 이럴 줄 알았으면 안 했지.
What is it you do here again?
I've traveled this great country and found all manner
지도
of
제작자.
secrets, plus a few points of interest. For a price, my maps can be
왜
yours.
뒤보고
If
얘기하세요?
you want access to my maps, I need access to a workshop. If you can't build me something, I'd appreciate it.
어떤 일을
Tell me
해주지?
about what
I've traveled this great. If you want
돈을
access,
내면 지도를 준대.
farewell,
돈까지 내가
Eivor.
내줘야 돼? 근데 일단 지도 제작은 필요할 것 같아요. 60개나 들어. 아, 이게 1단계, 2단계 그거에 따라서 금액이 바뀌는구나. 저 들어가는 재료량이.
This is fine work, really. Thank you for seeing this done.
네가 뭘 할 수 있나 한번 보자.
What have you got for me?
보물이 있는 장소만 안다면 잉글랜드 전역에서 숨겨진 보물을 찾을 수 있습니다. 지도 제작자 올센에게 대가를 주면 잃어버린 보물이 있는 좌표를 얻을 수 있습니다.
This could be very useful.
아, 이런 거.
It's on your map now.
전체 지도 메뉴를 열어서, 전체 지도 메뉴에. 아, 이런 거를. 이거 은근히 가격 많이 나가겠다.
That's it.
됐어.
A good day to you.
표지판 사라졌어.
Thank you for this. Whether fur, meat, or bone, we will provide only the finest.
And if you intend to go hunting, consider bringing us your kills. We will prepare the hides and heads.
Aye. I've been mounting Petra's trophies for years, and she's a discerning woman.
In all things.
I'll keep that in mind. Enjoy your new home.
Eivor, you seem to be someone with a penchant for trophies.
I do like victories, but I rarely keep a record of them.
Your weapons show the marks of great battles, and you walk with a pride that speaks to your triumphs. Am I wrong?
You are not. Why do you ask?
To bolster our trade, of course. Wallace is the finest tanner and taxidermist in all of England. If you wish the tales of your hunts to outlast you, there is no better way than making trophies of your kills. If you defeat a rare and worthy creature, bring it to us. We will display it for you.
A good idea. Keepsakes to adorn the longhouse. Thank you, Petra.
Oh, and before you go, could you spare a moment for a small favor?
Go ahead.
For the past few evenings, I've heard the howling of a pack of wolves just beyond the border of our woods. Unchecked, they will ravage the wild game in this area, and once the deer are dead, they may turn to us.
You feel we should drive them off?
I would eliminate them entirely, with your permission, of course, and your help, if possible.
A good idea. I'll join you now.
Good. A pack of wolves is a foolish thing to underestimate. Let's go. This way. I last saw them prowling around just up the hill.
You lead. I'll follow.
Our settlement is in quite a nice spot. Beautiful terrain, and the animals here are healthy and populous. But wolves are a worry. It may be why the Ragnarsons moved on. Humans upset the balance of nature, and nature pushed back.
By attacking us.
A wolf will do whatever it takes. They were displaced. Now they come to our door. Come this way. Look here. Breadcrumbs and crusts. They must have stolen something from Tarban's store, or off a table somewhere.
You saw breadcrumbs from where you stood.
They stand out clearly from the soil and grass. See there? Come, this way. Ah, smell that? That's a male wolf, marking his territory, warding off the competition.
How do you know it's a male?
A different odor. You pick it up.
How did you come to be such a skilled tracker?
My family were hunters and trackers. From further east than you've ever seen, I imagine. But I've lived in England for most of my life. This is where we found Wallace.
You two are siblings as Sigurd and I are siblings. Bound by honor, not blood.
Yes. To hear my mother tell it, we came upon Wallace abandoned. A babe in the woods. We took him in. Look. The wolves made a kill here. They're in the area. Those trails. They must have dragged the poor beast away. We're getting closer. Ah, see those teeth marks on the carcass? They're different.
This is the pack's doing, not just one.
That's right. Let's go on.
So, your family found Wallace in the woods?
We were traveling through the forest when I spotted a white elk ahead of us. I chased it, hoping to take it down. I lost it as I came to a clearing. And there on the ground was a wee babe, our little Wallace, swaddled and alone. Ah, look at that. The pattern on the grass. They slept here.
I am impressed, Petra. You have a raw skill.
You have seen nothing just yet.
So, you saw a white elk, and that led you to Wallace?
That's right. It felt fated. We took him in and nursed him back to health. I was scarcely more than a toddler myself then. And from that day forward, we were raised as brother and sister. These kills are fresh. They're likely near enough to hear us. Probably fled the scene not long ago.
I think we found our wolves.
You there! Get to cover! Eivor, with me. Let's end this.
I'm at your side. There. That should be all of them.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, both of you.
Are you all right? Were those your sheep?
They were. God take them. They were all I had in the world. Poor blighters never stood a chance. I lost my cows some months back. Now the sheep are gone. Frowning Jesus, what sort of farmer am I?
I'm sorry for your loss. With the wolves gone, you can recover in peace.
Not without the blessings of God I won't, but I shall try.
You have your life, farmer. With that alone, you can always rebuild.
Ava, hold. I hear something.
What? I don't hear... Oh, goodness gracious me! Felix! Rosemary! My beauties! You're alive! Come here, my precious angels!
Well, that worked out.
This was grand, Eivor. You hunt almost as well as you fight.
Give me a few weeks. I'll learn to track as well as you. Or better.
I would be happy to be so humbled.
This was a joy, Petra. Do not hesitate to call on me the next time you spot any errant beasts.
You were the first on my list, Eivor. See you soon.
Thanks for the good work, Eivor. Got a real little fishery going here.
Are you the man in charge?
It's my grandfather, really. But he says the best way to learn responsibility is by working. Besides, between you and me, I'm better at it. More of a people person, you know?
I do. It's good to have you. Both of you. I have something that...
I suppose it will do for the moment, though it lacks the grandiosity of the Empire at its peak.
You don't like it?
It's not that. It's just not terribly Roman. It needs more. More relics, more statuary, more room. If you happen to find any distinctly Roman artifacts on your travels, bring them by. We can make something of this mess yet. Eivor? Have you ever been in love?
Why do you ask?
I wonder if you know the feeling of having your very heart pulled from your chest as it pursues the elusive object of your desire. I wonder if you have ever known the bitter agony of seeing your beloved in the arms of another. I have known such a pain, and Maximus was its source.
One of your lovers?
Oh, gods, no! No. Maximus is a snake and a leech. A slime-encrusted, blood-sucking viper of a man. He stole from me my beloved. A perfectly preserved statue of a legionnaire. It is all I desire in this world. Last I heard, Maximus was holed up in and around London, holding my beloved captive, leering and pawing at it, no doubt. If you should ever see him, give him my regards. By that I mean spit on him, then recover my statue.
I must take my leave. So long.
Vale, Eivor.
Danes did not do this. It's the devil's work.
We know it's the Danes. It's always the damn Danes. Make them pay their guilt for the dead that now litter the fields.
Show sense, please. What would the Danes gain from the slaughter of poor farmers?
Look! There's a filthy Dane now! Why don't we ask?
The Danes are staying.
You slaughtered my best milk cow, you beast!
I did not touch your herd.
You fools are making this worse.
These Saxons fight like mad dogs to protect their own. I cannot blame them.
Thank you for staying your hand, stranger. What is your name?
Eivor, of the Raven clan in Mercia.
Wolfhilda, Abbess of Barking, and Inquirer into mysteries.
Are we here for the same reason, I wonder?
Aye, to look upon devil's work. But why would a Dane from upriver care what happens to Saxon farmers?
If there is a rabid wolf or bear on the prowl, I would see it dead. Blame often falls on my folk for such carnage.
Well and good, Eivor of the Raven clan. Take a look at the maulings, and tell me what manner of rabid beast did these things.
I could start with the dead cows. Bite marks, but not from any beasts I know. And the corpse is covered in a strange mold, though the wounds are fresh. You there! What befell this poor beast?
Danes befell it.
How can you be sure?
It was Hrothgar's war band. They're holed up in that old church, working their misery upon us.
Warriors do not often go about slaying milk cows. Besides, I've heard talk of a beast on the loose. Blood, still wet as dew. Where does it lead? By the gods, what manner of beasts flung that poor Creed chap here to its doom?
Did this. I saw it, all big and hairy, staggering across the moor.
Giants aren't real. You saw the devil himself taking his tithe to hell.
You are brave ones for getting so close to this awful sight.
I saw it, warrior. I did. The night it happened. I saw it all.
What did you see? A wolf? A bear? Maybe a rabbit hound?
It was a jotun, as straight as a tree. And it laughed while it ripped and teared. It yelled out its name. Grendel.
What sort of beast leaves glistening mold over freshly killed prey? Yet that woman blamed the Hrothgar and his band of Danes. Were the killer's men? Whoever it was, they were mighty enough to get a mauled beast corpse onto a rooftop. But that little girl said the creature was a giant, calling itself Grendel. This may be the work of a band of drunken Danes, or something far, far worse. I should discuss these clues with Wolfhilda. Wolfhilda, I have learned all I can from the villagers and those dead beasts.
And what is your take on the mystery? Still believe a wolf or bear did these things?
This is not the work of a woodland creature. The bite marks, the mold, most odd.
So you admit this is the devil's work? Or one of your wooden dragons come to life?
A few maulings do not make for a devil or a dragon. It must be a man, or a pack of them. The girl mentioned a name. Grendel.
No. No mortal hand could rend flesh in such a way. Surely you see that.
I have seen the worst the hands of men can do. Deeds bloodier than this.
And these men stalk the night, slaying cattle as they go.
True. This thing I cannot explain.
3 times these attacks have happened. Each time, bite marks, broken bones, and streaks of mold. Something wicked walks in East Anglia. Some other animals were attacked in the woods northeast of here.
Let us go.
This way. We may find more clues. Should be up there in the trees ahead. Can you smell it? It reeks of death and evil.
I know that scent well. Carrion and death. Loki's reek.
The Maulings have drawn in a starving wolf pack.
Did the wolves get a bite of you?
No, I'm unhurt. Thank you, Dane. I misjudged you.
No need. But tell me what happened.
These beasts came scavenging for fresh meat.
I meant, why are you out here with the dead cattle again?
I'm searching for my best milch cow. She's missing.
And you found her?
No, but I found a Danish axe. It belongs to Hrothgar, leader of the warband.
You know for a fact this axe is his?
Yes. He brandishes it about the village, demanding ale.
I will speak to this Hrothgar and his warband. That woman is certain a nearby band of warriors caused these maulings. We have no other clues.
I know the men she means. They're staying at the church near Brisleek Farm. Come, meet them. Their leader, Hrothgar, is a great man. For a heathen. He is no cattle killer.
You have curious opinions, Wolfhilda. And an uncommonly open mind.
I should say the same of you. Most heathens would point to witchcraft or monsters, but you seek an earthly cause.
I have seen many strange things, but the answers are usually close at hand, if only hidden.
True. Yet in this case, the Church has tasked me to explain the unexplainable. That, at times, introduces unholy ideas.
And your Church accepts your unholy ideas?
They tolerate it. Lucifer is a deceiver, and God himself works in mysterious ways. So I too must remain open to all possibilities, mundane and otherworldly.
Which is why you tolerate a heathen like me.
Perhaps. Or perhaps all of us, heathen and Christian, stand within the folds of a greater mystery. Something's off, Eivor. Hrothgar's men are rowdy sorts, but the air is far too still.
Stand back, priestess. This is war work.
Hrothgar and his men, they were good to me.
Have a care, Wolfhilda. The killer may yet linger here.
Their leader, Hrothgar. I do not see him among the dead.
I shall find him. See, more fresh mold. Same as in the fields, on the cows.
The villagers say it is the Devil's Mark. What do you say, Eivor?
I say find the mold, and we find our killer. The same marks as before. Bite marks. A mauling. These are not weapon wounds.
What manner of demon can fell so many well-armed warriors? More blood.
Someone crawled into the loft or dragged a body up there.
Back you. Back, I say. I can still draw blood.
You are Hrothgar, leader of this warband.
I am. A Finnmark raider and proud of it. For the little time I have left.
I bear ill news. Your warriors have fallen. Who or what did this awful thing?
The monster did this thing. It killed us while laughing. Laughing! It broke my axe and gouged me. I crawled up here to die.
What was it? Did you see?
A foul Jotun. A night-goer from the world's rim. It spoke. Named itself Grendel. Said it would return.
Good. We shall wait for it to come back, you and I.
Not I. My wounds are too great and my spirit takes ship. Send them to Helheim. For me.
Ride with the winged women, friend. I will handle this Grendel, whatever manner of monster it may be.
Wait. Warrior. There were... two.
Best hide, to not scare the demon off when it returns.
We'll wait up here for it to show itself again.
Get your rest, warrior. I will stand vigil with prayer.
Wolfhilda, be still. Something stirs.
Wake, play. Wake, play. No play? Play. Now, play! Play!
Beast! Today you die!
Play! I play! Mother, it hurts. Mother, help. It hurts me, Mother. Play. Grendel only want to play. You make Grendel hurt. Mama, I want to go home.
By all that is holy and bright, what manner of monster is that thing?
Not a monster, but a man. Strange to behold, but this Grendel was a man.
But where did it come from?
All men have mothers. This one called out for his in the end.
And all of us, even the most hideous, have souls. O Lord, forgive this man his sins, and grant unto him your grace and everlasting love.
Mold everywhere. Stay here, Wolfhilda. I'll follow this trail.
Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon them. May all these souls rest in peace.
Grendel must have tracked this mold here. But from where? The trail leads southwest.
more mold. I'm on the right path. The source of the mold must be near. The mold trail leads into this pit. Reek. Ugh. This woman speaks of her child, Grendel. A cruel fate the gods have woven.
What?
My head swims with fevered dreams. What just happened?
Randall! Randall! Is that you? Answer me!
A key. So fitting. Yet what use is a key with no lock? Mold. Just mold.
You smell like my son. My son's blood. Where is he? Where's my boy?
Don't make me do this! What wickedness is this? You, the woman from the farm, you lied about the Danes.
To protect my boy. He never meant to hurt anyone. But the others, they could not see. He kept growing in body, but not in mind. He was my boy. My sweet little Grendel.
Wolfhilda must know the truth of this. Abbess,
Eivor, you live yet. Pray, tell all.
I slew a monster that was but a man. Then I tracked his mother and killed her too.
His mother?
She struck at me in the dark, and I defended myself. But it was no hero's deed.
Those poor souls. I shall pray for them tonight at Barking Abbey.
Leaving already?
I must. The bishop is eager for a full accounting of the Beast of East Anglia.
Leave my name out of your tale. It is nothing to be remembered for.
Understood. Perhaps it would work better as a song. I dabbled in verse as a youth. It may be time to lift the pen again. But what story shall I write? The full truth of this thing may be hard to fathom.
Give them a comforting one, about heroes and monsters. For the truth, the bone-cold truth of everything, is often hard to take. It cuts like a cruel north wind on the neck.
God saves us all, Eivor. I take my leave now, but will write to you once my poem is complete. Farewell.
Thank you, and farewell to you too, Wolfhilda. Make it a good tale.